memberships, people that are members, whether you're here on TikTok, on YouTube, or on Facebook, or on our website, the bow giveaways are going to be not this week coming up, the week after, Tuesday-ish, right in there. Thanks to the heart, Tyler. Appreciate that, my friend. Cody, thanks for resubscribing. Appreciate that. Or subscribing, either way, but thank you. Appreciate that. Chris, how you doing, man? Nate, how are you? All right, here we go. Just found out I've been shooting a bow for 7+ years with my draw length 3 inches too short. Oh, man, that sucks. Cody, the bow giveaway for members, which includes you, will be 2 weeks from now. It'll be I believe there's 2 bows. We're doing an Expedition and an APA, I think, or the Obsession. I'm going to let you guys choose because MM still hasn't claimed which one he wants, so I'm going to let you guys decide what you want. Okay. So that'll be kind of fun. Let's see here. Picture. I don't need that. Cinema, thumbnails. I don't think I need any of that. But where's my chat? Where is my chat? I don't see my chat. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please send a comment so I could see where the chat is. I'd appreciate that if you could. Yeah, so Cody, what we did is we had 3 bows for the giveaway, which is going to be two weeks from now. But the third one of the bows was given away. But what I said is the person who won that bow could choose between the 3. But the person who won never claimed it yet. And he's a member on YouTube, and I can't figure out how to get a hold of him. I'm having a little bit of an issue getting a hold of him. So I don't want to not give it to him. It's still his to get. But I need to I'm basically what's going to happen is if he doesn't claim it before the other one, then you guys, whoever wins it in 2 weeks, can claim whatever the 3 they want first. So the first winner will get the first choice, second winner, second choice out of the 3. So, I mean, it's going to keep it simple. I think that's probably the best way to do it. All right. Let's see if we can get to the comments here. Oh, yeah, we do have comments coming in from YouTube, but I don't see them, which is really, really weird. But all right, I got my phone up. I can see on here. Slim Pickens, how you doing? Vox, how you doing? That leather chair behind me is super cozy. Thanks for letting me know, Brian. But yes, that chair is super, super cozy back there. In fact, it wasn't in here before. I had brought it back in for all the people on TikTok might not be able to see it, but it's really cozy when I play. I usually sit there for playing guitar when I want to play my guitar and just chill out, maybe try to write some music like the good old days. You know how that goes for some of you who do any music stuff. Let me see how that looks. I don't understand why I can't see my chat over here, though. It's kind of bothering me. I just wonder if I have to like click one of these or something. Half screen. What's this plus button do? Extra camera. None of that's matters. Oh, well. It's on my phone. I can see you guys anyway. I just look on my phone. Sorry. All right, where are we here? Awesome, Tyler. That's cool, man. National Forest public land again this year. Yeah, that's all right, man. It's not so bad. I feel like state lands, public lands, whatever you want to call it, federal lands. You know, it kind of like, I don't want to say gives you true grit, but it kind of does, because like you get out there and you really go for it. But here's what I can tell you about it. This is what I can tell you about it. This is the best part about state land, public land. I don't think I've ever felt more proud of myself or complete, or I don't know what the proper word is here, but like more enjoyment than harvesting a game and like state land or public land. Cause that's literally one of the hardest ways to harvest game. There's no crops. I mean, to me, I've gotten so many deer over the years, but like the ones I've taken on state land have been the most I'm proud of. And they're actually not even that big a deer in most cases. So it's just a different experience. And I think you work really hard for it. And I feel like I love that part of it. You know, now don't get me wrong. I have also been invited to friends' lands that have, you know, private land in the same vicinity region of where I was hunting state land. And I go there and shoot a deer like that. Like it was no big deal. It was so easy. They just come right out into these cornfields. Right. So I'm not taking anything away from that. I'm just suggesting when you're in that thick state land or forest land and you're, you know, traveling, spot and stalking through there, is just an incredible feeling. You're literally in the middle of nowhere with nothing. And to be able to harvest a game is pretty exciting. Yeah, definitely huge sense of accomplishment when you're running through the forest like that. All right, Slim Pickens, 3D printing some fletching jigs right now. Tried having to go into the shop for arrows. Nice. Tired of having to go in the shop for arrows. Gotcha. That's cool. What do you think about archery influencers using big games as a way of advertising their arrows, broadheads with a lighted arrow? Oh, that's an interesting question. I'm not for it necessarily if it's not the right if it's just not the right thing, if that makes sense. Like if that is not an ethical shot with an ethical piece of equipment and you're just trying to promote it, then I guess I don't agree with it. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. To me, it's all about the game first. So like if you're hunting game, you have to do everything you can that's best for the game to make an ethical shot, in my opinion. You got to try to do the best. Now, if you're ever in a position where you're not using it, especially for marketing stuff, like that's not good. I probably wouldn't do that. But yeah, that's just not me. Anyway, Eric, how you doing, man? It's been a while. I haven't seen you. How you doing? Mike, how are you? Oh, I agree, Chris. That new Adapt 2 is sweet. In fact, it's so funny because I pitched a bow to Bear Archery for Bow and Plant to do like our own model, or we're going to call it the Team BHP model. And that was the specs and the exact look I pitched. And so they're like, we can't really do that. We're already doing that. And I'm like, oh. So that would have been our bow. That would have been the one, man. That was the one I was going for, is the 30-inch axle. That was what I was trying to do. So Resurgence LD. I feel like I've done that. I feel like I've done the Resurgence LD. Check our website for that. I feel like I did that already. Yeah, ethical is the way to go for the hunting part of it. I mean, if you guys are out there and you're going to shoot a broadhead that you don't really fully think is the most ethical broadhead and it's legal to shoot, but yeah, I don't do it. That's all I can tell you guys. I mean, honestly, just remember the game's got to take that hit. So I mean, try to do the best you can, to keep it as ethical as possible, in my opinion. But I'm like that with everything, like people go out and they shoot anything they see, it could be anything like a skunk or whatever. I don't really do that because I feel like nature has a balance and I don't want to mess up the balance. So I'm not going out there to shoot a porcupine, or even if it's legal, it's just not, if I'm not going to eat it, I'm not going to shoot it. So like to me, I don't mind watching animals go by. I think it's kind of fun to watch, but that's me. Some people are, they have the right to do it, and I'm not taking that away from them if that's what they want to do. I'm just suggesting, like, for me, kind of like the circle life idea, I'm just not really into just killing anything that comes out, LD2? Probably not. Yeah, I probably haven't done, unless it's a new one coming out, then I would I do. Yeah, probably not that one if it's a 2 about the Resurgence. I don't even. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I can get my hands on that one at this point. We're like so far past it now. Chris, you're talking. Sorry, Tyler, you're talking to Chris. I thought the question was for me. I wasn't sure I understood it. Guys, listen, if you haven't joined our program, so like for instance, if you haven't joined our TikTok membership program, it's the Team BHP. You get the logo in front of your name, like Chris has there in the chat. If you haven't done it, consider doing it because we're giving away 2 bows next week. You have to be a member to be entered to win those bows. So just to keep in mind, if you're on YouTube, just hit join channel and you'll get a star in front of your name, like Slim Pickens says that star in the chat. So he'll be automatically entered in to win those 2 bows. So we're doing 2 bows because we basically do a bow a month. We didn't do August, so we're actually lumping August, September together. So if you're just joining, you get a big advantage because you're going to be in for 2 bows right off the bat. So very exciting. We're going to do this time around. We have the choices will be between an obsession, an APA, and a expedition that we have. And I've shown some of the people here have seen them already. We'll show them on another live feed coming up. But definitely join if you haven't. It's like $6 for a month. Do auto renew if you can. The longer you're a member, the more entries you automatically get. If you are a member and you want extra entries into that giveaway, you can share subs right now. You can start sharing subs. And get new people into it as well. It's a huge win for everybody. Win for us because we get more subs. Win for the people who can't afford to do it. So it's a really cool thing. Thanks, Joe, for sharing the live. Everybody, please share if you can. That would be awesome. You go on to Bowhunter Planet's YouTube page, and on this YouTube page, hit subscribe, number one, and then there just type in under our search area resurgence. Interesting, Ryan. Yeah, I wouldn't eat porcupine, but like, yeah, if you're gonna eat it, no problem. You know, if that's what you want, do it. Yeah, Mossy, I agree. I just like to watch it. What's up, Adam? I like to watch the animals, to be honest. It's something to do, and I'm not bored sitting there the whole time. But believe me, squirrels, man, I don't know if I can agree. I don't know if I can say the same thing about circle life with squirrels, because as you all know, it's becoming ridiculous. I have so many squirrels in my backyard at home. It's absolutely absurd. And they're like leaving nuts everywhere. They leave, those line looking things everywhere. I think they're walnuts or black walnut trees or something. Oh my God. They're getting into my truck. One of them got in my truck and built a nest in the cavity, one of the cavities by the tire well. Built a nest. I'm talking like a big ass nest. Like I pulled out like this much stuff out of I couldn't believe it. I was like, thank God it's the lease. VA Bowhunter, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Also, guys, we're going to start posting, for those who don't know, on our bowhunterplant.com shop. We are starting to post bow kits of demo bows we have that have been sitting around a little while. So what I've been doing is kind of like grabbing them, throwing them in a kit, and then putting them for a very low cost. So if you guys are looking for a good deal on a bow, consider checking out bowhunterplant.com, and you can buy it right there. It's literally, some of them are like $600, full package. I mean, and they're good. They're like an elite. One's like an elite something. Like, I mean, there's some decent stuff coming to that's not on there yet. So just keep, maybe save as your favorites and check every other day, because we just dump. Guy, how you doing, man? We just dump them in there. So we have another one come, another dump this week. So if you're looking for a package deal, that's just a great deal, because it's, like I said, a year old bow or something. It's a good deal. Great. We just got back from up north. We were camping, and we decided to come back a day early to beat all the traffic. So I'm excited. Tomorrow we pack up for Woods and Water Outdoor Weekend. If anybody, you are in Michigan and you want to come meet me and Tim and Kevin and Jamie, we will be at the Outdoor Weekend in Imlay City, Michigan, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, podcasting live, kissing babies, whatever else we need to do. We're also going to have this. Oh, my light went off. What the heck? We're also going to have this cool backdrop and a Bowhunter Planet thing for photos. So, like, if you want to take a photo with me or take a photo with your family, a loved one, we have the backdrop. So it's pretty sweet. Well, the Team BHP logos and stuff. Very exciting. We got a whole bunch of cool new promo stuff that came in that we've been working on. Yeah, the scrolls are ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. This just looks different for some reason. Normally it tells me who's in from where, and I can see chat, and I can't see anything. I feel like they did some update. It's not very good. Oh, it's a new studio. Yeah, so anyway. No, so we actually lost our hunting lease this year. So my big plan this year is to hunt local. I might go to Ohio. I don't know. That's been something I've been thinking about. But we'll see. For sure, I'm going to hunt local. I'm going to hit that state land up again. State, it's been a while since I hunted state game land, whatever you want to call it. Federal land. But it's been a long time. So I might just do some public. I got a trophy line sent me the what do you call it? I'm zoning out. The harness you sit in, whatever, the saddle. They sent me a saddle last year. I never had a chance to really get to film it because I was waiting to go up north and just didn't work out. So I was thinking about maybe kind of playing with that in the field, but I also not sure I don't want to, fall or anything. So I got to figure it out how to use it. I don't even know how to use it. You know what I mean? So I got to take my time. Definitely going to be rough. Yeah. I'm not, like I said, to me, I just want to harvest some meat, guys. Like meat right here in Michigan right now, it's like $7 a pound or something for ground beef. So I'm like, dude, I got to get a deer right off the bat here. I got to be able to feed my family. That's number one. Doesn't matter if it's a doe or whatever. I can care less. I just got to get the meat on the table. That's one of my favorite parts about bow hunting and compound hunting. I feel like you can really just go for it, especially in the field like that, And it's just kind of cool to harvest it with the compound, is my thought, and then it's also early enough in the season, like here it's October 1st, that you have plenty of time to eat that during the whole season. It happens all the time with sports, man. I hear you. Well, I'll be losing mine coming up. I mean, we'll get some in, and then my son does a whole bunch of sports too, so it gets a little rough. Fortunately for me, he does basketball, and that's usually in the winter, so it kind of helps out. But I hear you. I got to get my bow set up. In fact, guys, this is so cool. This is so cool. I forgot to tell you guys this because we've been kind of disconnected for about a month. Okay, so we had this random idea to do this cool thing, and it panned out so fast. It's crazy, and it just goes to show you the support we get in this industry because people love Bowhunter Planet. The companies love us. They really do work with us to try to help and do stuff. But anyway, so we created this new thing called Team BHP Hunt Club. And it's basically like for anybody who's a Team BHP member, so like anybody who has that logo in front of their name here or on our TikTok or on our YouTube or our website, you guys can submit video for the Hunt Club and be a part of that, like the series. So your videos could be part of the series. And you don't have to we're going to look at the video. It's got to be somewhat decent, right? It's got to be something that's you put a little quality into, but it doesn't have to be the best thing ever. It could be used a GoPro or your phone if you needed to. Anyway, so we have two hosts, Ron Reslow and Jason Dumas. So we have two hosts. So I took that concept and I took it to Prime. Prime sponsored it instantly. They're like, yep, nope, we want it. So Prime sponsored the show, and it's a generalized shows. And that's what makes it very cool because like you don't have to shoot a Prime to get your video in there. You don't have to shoot a Prime, which is very exciting. So the only thing you'll see Prime mainly is just that they're going to be like the main sponsor, and they also are going to provide bows for the two guys who will be hosting. So that part of it's pretty cool. What's up, Botak? And then the coolest part to me is all you guys can submit stuff. And then, I went back to Easton, who sponsors us now, and they said, oh, we're in instantly. And so when Easton said they're in, I then came up with the idea like, well, hey, maybe if people submit videos, we can hook them up with some freebies, if they submit videos that are, that we use, so I think it's going to turn into a very cool little online concept for YouTube that we can all promote and, be very cool. Yeah, the leases come and go, right, Vox? That's my thought, Yeah, Brian, that actually did happen. And Matthews launched that in the grip. They launched that technology in the grip, in their grip. What's it called, guys? The Matthews grip? It's like iGrip. Just kidding. It's not iGrip. I forgot the name of it, but there's a name. They have a name. Basically, they sold the lift without it, and you could buy it and add it for additional, literally $300. So, have I hunted javelina? No, sir. Hey, Ryan, thanks for asking. So first things first, you would have to be a member. So you see how Brian's got that little star by his name. You have to join the channel. So we're only going to do this for our membership people. It's going to be a benefit to them. And so like once you're a member, then you can reach out to me and I'll send you a link to upload your video content to for analysis and us to look at. We'll also help edit that video down as well if we need to. Have to come to Zona. I wouldn't mind getting to Zona at some point, guy. I have so many little trips I want. One guy offered to take me to Kansas, and he had like 2,000 acres, and I just couldn't find the time, which sucks because obviously we all know here that would have been incredible. That would have been amazing. What's up, Stash? I like that Stash. That's from like the Civil War. That picture, whoever that is, that's from the Civil War or something right there. Oh, a lot of driving today, guys. Oh, I got to unpack everything. I got a golf cart to take apart. Actually, the golf cart broke down. I have to fix it. The whole front end's it's kind of weird. And maybe you got some of you might know this who are mechanical. I'm not really mechanical. I'm more archer mechanical. Anyway, when you're driving it, it like all of a sudden it'll be driving fine, all of a sudden it goes like this, like and it kind of like cuts over, And I'm thinking tie rod, and I don't know if anybody has some feeling on this. So just imagine you're riding a golf cart, it's going perfectly down the road, all of a sudden it goes without turning anything. So I'm thinking tie rod, maybe steering column. So I bought a whole bunch of stuff to replace it. I don't know. PSC back in the day with the whole lift thing. The lift scenario is crazy, to be honest. I mean, I wasn't surprised to see them have a limb issue with those small limbs, but it sounded like it was more of a batch issue. And so it's going to hurt them a little bit. I do think that. I mean, people who are going to buy a lift are probably hesitant. People who own a lift will get it fixed. And it's Matthews. I don't see it hurting them as bad as I think Bowtech got hurt when that happened to them. Hey, Terrell, the Gamekeeper, I like it. I like the new Adapt as well. I'm just going to pull that one up again. I just want to see the specs one more time. That Gamekeeper. 30-inch dual. So it's a dual cam compared to that Adapt 2, which was a single cam. They're both 30-inchers. So really, and this one has the 27 to 32. That's a pretty good bow, I think. It's a good bow. I mean, I like how they kept it simple, mossy oak only, But I can tell you one thing. Not only is it a good bow, but I can get you an additional 20% off that bow by using code BHP2024 and you check out. So keep that in mind if you decide you want to buy that bow, because that's a good deal. So it's not a good deal. It's even a better deal if you decide to go with any of those two models we just mentioned, any of them that are sold on their website, basically. But yeah, it's a sweet bow. It is a sweet bow. I would say, I mean, between the Gamekeeper and the Adapt 2, I'd probably go with the Gamekeeper, I think, because you get the dual cam. I probably, if you want the punch power, I think you probably want to do that. But it's up to you. If you want more smooth bow, then you probably go with that Adapt 2. I wish mine was that epic. You know what, Stash? It's all about strength, man. Kids are gonna pull back their bow and they're going to shake. And, my son would shake and I kept just trying to reduce his weight until I could get him more comfortable. I mean, he would shoot like 5-6 shots and his arm be fully shaking. And, so me and Kevin, his grandpa, we would kind of bring it down. And then I had to switch the bow. If the bow was too heavy for him, I then had to switch it to a different bow. He ended up with a Bear Royale, I think, at the end of the day, from a Bear Legit. So he had to come down and wait to get him to be able to stop shaking. So at the time, he was probably 13. So, but consistency is just, making it fun for them. One thing I did for my kids, I don't know what your kids into, but my kids were into, at the time, they were into Pokemon. So I would take Pokemon. I wrote these little piece of paper out. It says like what you'd win if you hit this balloon. I put that paper in a balloon, blew it up, and I put that on the target. So they would win packs of Pokemon. I'd buy a case of Pokemon and put it on the table, and whatever balloon they hit would say like you get 2 packs or 1 pack, and they would be so excited to like look and see what they got. Then they come pick a pack. So stuff like that is engaging for children, and I recommend it highly for archery. That way you get them kind of excited to want to go out and shoot more and more. So you might invest a little bit, in some things they might like, but it's worth it. In my opinion, at least. Yeah. Yeah. Masio, I'm sorry. Matthews did crush you by doing that warranty scenario. I thought that was a really good idea on their part as well. Terrell, I'll let you know right now. I'm going to check right now because it didn't work at first, but then I called them and then they fixed it, they said. So it should be working on the Adapt 2. I'll add to cart right now and just take a look here. Check out. Discount code BHP 2024. And it works. Yeah, it works now. It works on both. So it was broke for a minute, but they did get them to fix it. Thanks, Trell. Appreciate that. I love what Bear has done in this industry, if I'm being honest. Like to me, Bear is hitting it out of the park. They really are providing bows that are priced perfectly and doing things like the BHP discount for everybody. I mean, these are important things to get more people engaged, get more people out there. I mean, it's different. I understand it's different mindset than like let's say a Matthews brand or something like that. You know, what's up, Lone Bow Hunter? How you doing, man? Dang, guy, it's a lot of archery teaching. Oh man, hey Bill. Happy Sunday night. Everybody's off tomorrow, probably, right? Most of you. It's exciting. Yeah, the Matthews warranty thing was very smart on their part. I mean, they really got it right, you know. Oh, Stash is on both now. I got you. I was confused. I'm like looking back and forth, like what? Um, hey, Patty Two Sticks, welcome to the party, my friend. Patty Two Sticks. It looks like your membership is lapsed, my friend. I don't know what you're doing here. You and I both know, and Dustin too. We all know that those should be on auto renews, boys. I'm gonna go cry in the corner. Is that what you want? Is that what you guys are trying to do? Jeez. I love giving people crap. It's so fun. So what we gonna do this fall, guys? I was talking to Botok. I said maybe we should start thinking about doing like every Monday night, like 9 to 10 or something lives. You know, every week or something fun as we hit fall. I think we could get a big party going. You know, we could tap you guys in. All this great thing. What the heck just happened? Oh, thanks Dustin for the sub. Also, I saw the subwave happen. I don't know what was happening there. That's my fault though. I've been away a little too long. You know what I mean? I've been a long. Look, you got to keep your dark red too. They hooked you up. That's interesting. Oh man, you know what? I've been so. Anyways, I don't know. Do you guys know this singer songwriter? His name is Styles. Apparently, he writes a lot of music for like he wrote a number one hit for Luke Bryan. Anyway, he was on the podcast. He was awesome. What a great guy, man. He was really cool. I really had a great conversation with him. It was so cool, and I learned a lot about how he does music, at least stuff like that. Let's see if I can find his video. Let's see if I can find Hullery. Card declined. Dang, Botox throwing him under the bus, bro. Oh, I'm pumped, Gary. I'm pumped to put meat in the freezer myself. I can't wait to hit the field this year. I Right now I am not ready at all, but I will be ready. I will be ready. I really will take a full week to like really to go through what I want set up, what I'm going to use. Like I said to you guys before, right now I'm between the RVX. I think I might go 34 and the Alpha 30X, Alpha X30. I'm kind of between those two. I think I shoot best with the Hoyt, so I think I may start with the Hoyt. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what's coming out because sometimes these companies launch on their bow right here in the fall. So I mean, like, I already have the new bear stuff. I mean, I guess I could actually take a bear archery bow out and shoot something before it even launches. So, I mean, there's a lot of interesting options there. Botac, you see anything new coming in yet? What's up, Devin? Devin, don't forget to resubscribe, my friend. Patty 26 is back. Awesome. We got that giveaway next week. So just FYI to everybody who's joining who is a member or going to join membership. I got those 3 bows from the last time. MM on YouTube did not claim it yet. So I don't know if he's on right now. I don't think he is. MM, if you're on, you gotta get a hold of me. But so we'll have an APA, a obsession, and an expedition. The 2 winners next week. We'll get the choice between those 3, and then whatever's left's going to MM if he ever comes back, and if as long as he's still a member. If he's not, then we'll just give it to you guys. So it might be a 3-way winner here. I'll have to check. You make sure he's still a member. And then we also have the numbers game. So for those who had started the numbers game, it's not over. I still have it over here. We're going to finish that numbers game because it's a CP 28 for one of you guys. So it's going to be awesome. And don't forget, for those who want to get extra entries into those 2 bow giveaways come up, do a sub, share a sub. That's the easiest way to do it. And bring in someone new. Someone share a sub with Botak because he loves to be a team member. I told Scotty I haven't talked to him in so long. He's like, oh, I thought you quit. I'm like, no, I always take July off. We took July off real hard this year, and obviously part of August. But August just got super busy with some other things we weren't really expecting, to be honest with you guys. So, but I'm just excited the fall's here. We're getting there. It's awesome, Gary. Yep, it's fun to get it all set up and ready to rock, man. It's going to be a sweet year. I don't know. I think I'm actually really excited about losing my lease. I know it sounds crazy, but I just, I really was thinking about how I never go hunting with different crowds of people. And I get, I love my friends who I hunt with. Don't get me wrong, Tim and Jamie and Brian. I love those guys. But like I've been doing that hunt camp for like 6 years, 7 years and longer, probably in some cases. So now I'm like, maybe it is good to go with like my other buddies to this other hunt camp. And even though I know I'm not going to maybe do well at it, it's just a different experience and a different time to bond with some other people. Right. So like, I'm really kind of excited about this year in that sense. Like I feel like, and then Kevin pulled the bear permit in Michigan. So we're thinking about, he's going up. I'm trying to figure if I can go with him to help. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate that. I'm trying to figure out if I can go up and help because I would love to just get up to UP. If you guys haven't been to UP in the fall, it is an incredible place in the fall. I mean, it is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So I don't know. And we also got some great podcasts coming out. If you guys haven't been following, make sure you check out the Outdoor Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. It's pretty cool. Just a lot of good episodes. We've been having a lot of fun with that record. We just had notebooks on tree stands, so you can learn a lot about what they're doing and the quality, with buying an American-made tree stand, which we don't think about. You go to the store, you just want to spend the least amount of money, but is that the right thing to do? I mean, you're literally standing on this while you're waiting for hours on hours. Like, is it going to break? Probably not, but I'm not sure it's worth the risk. That's all I'm saying, I guess. We talked about that a lot on this show part. I'm like, strange. Mm. So, where are we at with bows? Like, who is shooting what right now, and are you ready to go? That's the question I have for you guys. Are you ready to run, or are you gonna need more time? And do any of you guys actually do any changes last minute? Because like, it's the worst feeling, isn't it? Like, I'll never forget. I dialed in my bow. Oh, dialed in my bow. Went to hunt bear camp in Canada, and it was off. I had to start over in Canada. I'll never forget it. I'm like, oh my god, every shot was off. I'm like, I cannot. mess this up. Test dummies are loaded up. Oh my god, Bill, it sucks. Bill, I was telling people earlier, I don't know if you were on when I said this, but on, bowhunterplan.com, we're doing, some bows. We're selling some bows, but for really good deals, like full package bows. They're probably a good option if you lost your bow like that and you're looking just to get one, but not spend a ton of money because they're like they're it might be a year or two old, but they're still demos that were really never hunted with or anything. So just a thought. I mean, these are like I said, open box type stuff, you know. But what's up, Trigger? I think I saw Jameson in there somewhere. It says something about Jameson. Come hiding in there. Slim Pickens is shooting a dart in consequence. A lot of people are shooting that bow. Botox really pushed the crap out. Everybody shoots it because of Botox. Just kidding. It's a great bow. I'm just saying that it's funny. Um, New site coming, but not sure. Going to mess with it. Yeah, I'm thinking. So I'm thinking. I'm thinking right now in my mind. I'm thinking the Prime RVX4. I'm thinking a Spot Hog. Not sure which one. I kind of want just the lightest one they have that's simplified. Because again, I'm not out west. I don't have to do long shots or anything. And then maybe a vapor trail rest. I don't know. Maybe a Hamski if Prime gives me the Hamski because I don't really do much of Hamski directly, but generally Prime will give a Hamski with every one. So I don't know. Quiver, don't really care. I mean, I'll use whatever. I don't really use my quiver like most people. I always put it in my backpack. So I don't know. I know a lot of people put it on like it should be, but I just I don't know. Triggered's got the consequence too. That's awesome. I won't have the consequence this year, but Randy did say he's going to look into send us one of the newer bows, whatever's coming out in the fall, and he's going to jump back on the podcast with us, which would be exciting. Moon Pie, how are you? Yeah, Moon Pie, it's a hard bow to beat, my friend. That and that new one they did from the Mossy Oak team they're hard to beat, especially when you use our code, the BHP 2024. I mean, you're saving an additional 20%, so it's really hard to beat it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just saying that; it really is. They're great posts. Take advantage of that, man. If you're looking to get a bear, definitely take advantage of that. We did a review as well. Ours is on YouTube, but I loved it. I thought it was a great bow. Happy with it. I think it's everything I wanted with that bow, the original one. I wanted the smaller one, you know. Yeah, I think a lot of people do that same, same thing. You know what I mean? Uh, it's kind of hard in that area. I feel like because you have like the Ronin from Prime, you have the Darton bows, the Consequence, you have the Bear bows. There's a lot of options there. I think personally, I mean, depends what you want to spend, right? Because you obviously it's got 20% more off of it, so it'd be cheaper. But I don't know if you can get a chance to shoot them. Might be the best way if you're looking at that way. So, but I don't know. Thanks, Bill. Awesome, Gary. That's what I'm talking about. That was the whole point of it. Gary said he used that code to help get 5 people in archery. That is amazing, and that's exactly the reason that Bear gave us that code. Yep. That's the best way. I mean, you're not gonna get the problem is, when you look at the archery industry, you have like 2 or 3 different sides to it. You have like the old school side, which is like the Matthews, pro shop only stuff, blah, blah, blah. Then you have Bear, who's kind of like in this middle ground where they have pro shop stuff, but they also have this online sales stuff, right? So they're kind of a mix, which is not normal. That's a mix. Then you have this, but then you have the Amazon side, which is fully online. And people are in San Lita and companies like that are taking full advantage of that and selling tons of bows through Amazon. And so, like, it puts the other companies in a bad spot. And that's one of the reasons I kind of push Bear to do a 20% discount code, because they have to compete versus the San Litas of the world. So instead of let them grab that bow first, which it is a good bow to grab first, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you want to get an American bow in there, you're going to have to do something to help try to open that door. And that was one of the biggest things with it. Exactly, Moon Pie. Yeah, that's usually what happens. Like if you buy a Saint Lita, again, it's probably nothing wrong with it. It works fine. They seem like very good people. Actually, I've talked to Saint Lita before, but the thing is if you take that bow into a shop, I'm not so sure they'd work on it for you. If I'm being honest, because it's pretty old school mentality. You go inside a shop, like they're like, you did you buy here? You know what I mean? Like, and if not, you're gonna pay. So I don't know if I would bring that into a shop, but that's just my opinion. If they have a dealer, that would work, but I don't think St. Lita has a dealer in the States that I'm aware of. At least not. I mean, they might, but I don't know. John, for me, I'd probably pick the Dart and Consequence over the Execute 30. I think Bear makes a great bow, but I think in that category, the high end, um, the Darton would probably be a little bit better, I think, shooting bow at that high end. The Darton's got great cam systems. Botac got to play with that San Lita. I'm glad it was Botac. Now I'm going to rip the shit out of him on it. Oh, God, I can't wait to call him. I'm going to send pictures of San Lita from here on out. Just the logo alone. Be like, dang, I heard you work on these, baby. I'm going to tell everybody online to go to see Botac to get your San Lita serviced. In fact, I'm going to go on Amazon and write a review. It says, I got the best service ever on this San Lita through a guy named Botac who has a shop in Georgia. He could take shipments. You could send it right to him. Oh, man, this is going to be good. I got him so bad right now. This is going to be great. That's awesome, Gary. Oh, my God, I got him. Send it over, Dustin. I'm getting that baby out. I can't wait to do that Amazon review. Don't mention my name. Botac's on here already. He's in this chat, Moon Pie. I think he's still watching. He's probably at home chilling. He's trying to see what's old Dave talking about over there. Black Raven says, what's your setup? Right now, Black Raven, I'm not 100% sure, but like I was saying before, Hoyt Alpha X30 or the RVX 34 at this point is where I'm kind of leaning. I'll probably use a prime for sure for portion of it because of the new show we're doing that I want you guys to take part in. Again, Hunt Club coming up. It's going to be so fun. Just, mini videos. We're not looking, you don't have to be like a full production person. We're looking for just the best you can do. It's fine. But we want to create some content with that. It'll be aired on YouTube because you can't air the hunts on TikTok, unfortunately. Oh, man. I want to like see, I don't know if Botac's listening, but I got a whole bunch of funny things I'd like to do, like a lot of good jokes. Bill, thanks for that. Let him cook in the mustache. Sorry, I just saw that up there. It doesn't show on my screen because I'm on the computer, but it does show that you sent that. So thank you. Oh man, I don't know. I'm trying to keep all my jokes to myself because I don't want to give them away. So Botac don't know it's me. Oh god, I'm gonna start getting all the pro shops like that. I'm gonna start sending them like big letters and say, "Hey, I bought this from you." I'm gonna send a picture of it. I want a refund. I want a refund. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh God. What's up, Gnome? How you doing, brother? See, Archie Gnome didn't throw me over the side, Patty 26 and Dustin. He still had his team logo there. What's going on here? You guys jump ship. As soon as you say, "Oh, Dave's taking off a month," we're jumping ship. Oh man. Hey, where's Duggar? Anybody talk to Doug? He sent me a message a while ago. I did reply to him, but I haven't seen him in a while in the live feeds. Sorry, I gotta look over here to see the YouTube chat and the Facebook chat. It's like over to my left. Oh man. Archery is gonna be fun this year, guys. That's all I know. I mean, we got a lot of people in the chat right now on a lot of people in general on this TikTok live. I think let's see who's got more people. How many we got on YouTube? We got 9 on YouTube, and we got 126 on TikTok. So I think we're gonna do a giveaway. I think we should do a giveaway. I mean, I think that's the right thing to do. There's just so many of you watching. It's hey. So listen, put in the chat, hook me up. Just put in the chat, hook me up. You don't have to be a team logo person to do this game. And I'm gonna scroll through and just randomly pick a name for a pack of broadheads for fun. And I'm sorry, YouTubers, the TikTokers got you because they got a lot more people. So I unfortunately have to put it on that one. But let's see how many of these 127 people actually put this in the chat. So hook me up in the chat if you want a chance to win a pack of broadheads. And I will, like I said, I'm just going to randomly scroll. Right now, there's only 4 people who've done it out of the 120 of you. So let's see how this goes. You guys do your thing, and then I'll give you a minute. And YouTubers, if you want to get on these giveaways, you're going to have to share the crap out of this feed. So I don't know what's going on. Last time I was on YouTube Live, it was like 250 people. It's crazy, and then it's so strange how it like changes like that. Glenn, how you doing, man? This is my way to see who's actually watching as a team member because I haven't talked to you guys. There's Dustin. What's up, man? Good to see you. And again, if you're watching this feed and you did not join the team logo like some of the people in the chat, please consider it. We do have the 2 bows for giveaway next week, not this Tuesday, the one after Tuesday night. We're going to do the 2 bow giveaways. So as long as you have that logo, you're automatically entered. Also, if you have the logo, you can send free subs to people and get extra entries for those subs you're sharing. So awesome, Vox. That's so sweet, dude. Picked up a mint bear whitetail at an estate sale. That is so exciting. All right, guys. I think we gave it some time there. 131 people, whole bunch of hook me up. So we're gonna. All right, here we go. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling back up now and down. So I'm gonna like kind of roll around. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna land it somewhere. Just make sure I'm still in. No, see, I'm not even in the right area. Okay, hold on. Let me do this again. Bill 329's the winner chicken dinner. Awesome. Congrats, Bill. Pulled that one off. We'll save that shipment though, Bill, for when we do the bow giveaways, all right? So keep that all together. Just make sure you remind me. You're gonna have to come on and make sure you remind me. Because if you win the bow, I'll just throw the pack in there. And I have no idea what the pack is, so don't even ask me. I'm literally gonna go find a pack of broadheads and throw them in there. I have no idea what's coming. But here's the thing. This is gonna get exciting for you guys. I'm serious. So we have this archery show next week, and we take a lot of empty stuff, extra stuff. We try to sell stuff at the show, hats, things we don't need. But anything left after that show, we're going to be giving away. And I'm going to go ballistic here on these giveaways. So just make sure you're following. If I was you, I'd join the team logo because those members are going to get even more entries into everything. And I think we're going to have some fun. You know what I mean? we're going to really get it going because fall's here. Everybody's excited. I'm excited. The team is excited. I can tell you guys are getting pumped. There's a lot more people watching the live feeds than there usually is because of that, because it is time, baby. People are getting pumped to get in the field. You know, we're going to have to do some cool stuff. We got the numbers games coming up. We're going to finish that up, but from there, we're going to keep rolling. So, all right, I'm out of here. You guys have a great night. Thanks, Bill. Good job winning. And everybody else, appreciate you guys stopping in. And please come back when you can. All right, we'll see you. Have a great night. Peace out. All right, we'll see you, YouTubers, Facebookers. We'll see you guys. Thanks for coming over, right? Hanging out with me for the